Good morning. Welcome to CEDA's annual meeting. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ron Ziegler. I'm CEO and President of the organization. We are going to go around the room for introductions in a little bit, but we are going to get into the program right away and get moving forward. So I'd like to introduce Mike Toohey, who is chair of our board, to welcome you as well and say a few comments.
Welcome everyone. They tell us that the weather is like this in Cresco all the time. At least it's been lovely in Minnesota. And we're glad to see that there's no border. We're all the same people. Part of what CEDA has done moving here and growing and changing has been wonderful because we're all small communities and we're all working together, and it's a great opportunity for all of us to grow and grow together. Our expertise and our abilities to help each other is growing each year, and it's fun to do it. I like long talks, so it's all over.
Before you go, we do have one plaque presentation that we'd like to give. Mark McGrory has been a member of the board of directors for 13 years, and he is not able to be with us today. Dave Gruey from Merchants Bank in Winona is here and is willing to accept the plaque on Mark's behalf. And it's kind of interesting because about an hour ago, Dave just got elected to our board, so he's been there for an hour and he gets a plaque. Today, we are going to give you a little background on what we've been up to. We aren't going to go through all of the activities that we have. You have probably received those by email, or you can go to our website to see those. We are going to have a couple of featured speakers that are actually testimonials of being partners with CEDA. We're going to go ahead and talk about a few different things of a company here in Cresco, and we're going to have lunch and we're going to have golf. So this is very informal. If you have questions along the way, don't hesitate to ask. We will have an opportunity at the end as well. A few thank yous. I do want to thank Scooter and the Cresco Country Club. They've been a wonderful help in getting this event set up. I also want to thank Anna, Spiff, and Jason, our CEDA team down here in Cresco and Howard County. They have done all of this. I haven't had to do any of it, so thank you to you three. And I also want to thank Chris Geeson for his work on the annual report and the invitation to out. So all of your RSVPs went back to him, and the rest of us didn't have to worry about that. So thanks, Chris. This year, what I want to talk about is relationships. As all of you know, relationships are critical in your business. Relationships are critical in our business. And as a nonprofit, relationships are critical. Unlike most nonprofits, we do not rely on any particular state to provide us funding. We do not provide funding or rely on funding of granting organizations to keep us funding. 95% of our budget comes from contracts, and they're contracts with a lot of you people in this room, and we most certainly appreciate that. As we all know, relationships change. While our continuous contracts have ended in Houston County and in Caledonia, we still have strong relationships there. Jordan Williams is here somewhere. Wave your hand, Jordan, from Houston County, and we'll also have a couple people, a gentleman from Caledonia that will be coming as well, and they still support us even though that those relationships have ended. We do have relationships continuing with Blooming Prairie, West Concord, Howard County Business and Tourism, Preston, Spring Valley, Eota, Lewiston, Dodge County, Harmony, Stewartville, St. Charles, Fillmore County, Lake City, Rushford Village, Rushford, Grand Meadow, Chatfield, Leroy, Maple, and Goodhue County. And I want to thank you for your continued support of our organization. Our project-oriented relationships that have culminated with the close of a project continue as well. Those communities that we have worked with in the past for these projects include Lanesboro, Casson, Kenyon, Manorville, Blue Earth Chamber of Commerce, First United Bank in Faribault, and Howard Regional Care Facility. I want to thank you for your continued support of our organization as well. Our small cities administrative projects continue to grow with Spring Grove, La Crescent, Dakota, Polka, Caledonia, Wyckoff, Chatfield, Preston, Maple, and Houston. And I want to thank representatives that are here from those communities for your confidence in the organization. Right now we have relationships that are expanding, and that's with the City of Stewartville and the City of Elgin. We there's anybody here, but I do want to thank them for their confidence as well. We have new relationships that are being formed. Hawkeye Electric Cooperative, Best of Waseca. I want to thank you for your continued support of our organization and confidence in it. We have relationships that are just forming. James Hankey is here from Excel Energy and representing an organization called Momentum West in Wisconsin. I want to thank him for being here and in support of our organization as well. We also have relationships that aren't necessarily contractual. Kevin Kelleher is here from the Minnesota Department of Employment and Economic Development. I don't know if any representatives from Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation are here yet, but they are a good partner of ours. Upper Explorerland has representatives here. Northeast Iowa Community College, Allison, somewhere there she is. We also have relationships with SBDC and USDA and other granting agencies. We just want to say thank you for your confidence in our organization. One of the most important relationships we have is with our current benefactors. As a nonprofit, we are required to provide our services at or below cost. And those of you that are in business, it's hard to maintain and grow if you have to provide services at or below cost. So we're able to augment our services with the contributions of our benefactors, and I just want to recognize them at this time as well. Ace Telephone, AgStar, Alliant Energy, Altura State Bank, Line, Heirs and Heirs, Dan and Tammy Christensen, David Brown Associates, City of Stewartville, Eastwood Bank, Eitzen State Bank, F&M Community Bank, First Southeast Bank, Johnny Manguris of Johnny Mango's Catering, Mayo Health System Lake City, Merchants Bank, People's Energy Cooperative, Road River State Bank, Rushford State Bank, Tri-County Electric, Mike and Gina Tui, Walter and Rock, and Excel Energy. Thank you for your continued support. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are at today. Before this meeting, we had a meeting of our board of directors and our staff, and I think that meeting was very good and provided opportunity for feedback among the two different organizations. And we have a wonderful relationship with our board of directors. And I'd just like to acknowledge them, and if you're here, if you please stand up or wave. Mike Tui, who you heard from before, is our chairman. Jim Hoynes is our vice chair. Brian Crambier is our past chair. Sherry Kramer is not here today. Bill Roy. Mike Jones and Rich Bodensteiner are not here today. Wayne Lee. Larry Anderson. Gary Bitter. And we have two new board members, Dave Gruey, who you saw before, and Elaine Gary. Thank you for all you do. It's a wonderful board to work with, and we're excited about the expertise that Dave and Elaine bring to the group, so welcome. We also wouldn't be where we're at without the team members that we have. You know, they're the cog of this organization, they're the face of this organization, they're the people that are out in the field doing the different work. So if you could stand as I introduce you, I'd appreciate that. Michelle Breeze, Joyce Iverson, Sherry Hines, Kathy Enerson, Aaron Sparks, Jennifer Engel, Beth Carlson, Anna Schmoss, Slifka, Chris Gaskins, Chris Geeson, Jason Pascal, and we have one staff person that is in Toronto today, Andrew Barnes. What I want to also do is just make mention of two staff members that are no longer doing work with us on a full-time basis or on any type of basis right now. First one is Linda Grover. Linda spent 20-some years with this company. She's kind of on an on-call basis right now, but we appreciate the work that she did. And Georgine Hatlevick was our office manager for 14, 15 years. She left us and went to the big city middle of last summer. With Georgine being our office manager, she was a full-time person doing that type of work through the assistance of Art Rock's office and Where's Art at. Their office has helped us where we haven't backfilled that position. As a nonprofit organization, many times nonprofits get caught in the quagmire of administrative overhead. I'm very pleased to tell you that I think we're one of the leanest nonprofit organizations there is. We don't have anybody that handles exclusively office management type stuff. Many of us on the team are filling that position with Art Rock's office help. We've been able to proceed without having to backfill that position. The group that I just mentioned, the team members, we've been able to achieve quite a few successes, I think, over the past year. A couple of them, one would be that we've been in existence for over 25 years now. We're actually in our 26th year of existence. That as a nonprofit, that isn't the easiest thing to achieve either. And then for the first time ever in our history, we reached $1 million in gross revenue last year. And that's a credit to the team that's here. What I do want to let you know is that in the eyes of our board and in our staff, we don't measure our success just by our revenue. We have so many other factors that we measure our success by. That includes jobs, that includes sustainability, that includes tax base, and those types of different things. And from my perspective, I think the organization is very strong. It's moving forward. It has gotten into different areas to try and help communities become sustainable. What I want to do is just say thank you to everybody here for the confidence that we have in our organization, the continued support, the willingness to spread the word is very much appreciated. Larry Anderson always reminds me that progress happens when good people come together to do good things. And we are truly blessed in the people that we have working for us, the people that we work with, and it's just a wonderful thing. With that, what we're going to do is